Datre, when you begin to ponder that which is your present existence on planet Earth, you wonder where you came from and where did the planet come from. Let us begin with universes. Now, who creates a universe? There have to be individuals, if you wish to call us that, who know how to work with raw energy and differentiate it. Some of those in Datre take undifferentiated energy and compose universes and planets. There is no one universe. Each universe has its own unique energy patterning that is used in all activities taking place within it. Each universe is contained within a bubble. We use the term bubble to describe the energy membrane of the enclosure. Your universe uses energy to form particles and is called a particle universe. We also form planetary atmospheres to sustain energy constructs you call people, animals, birds, fish, and all types of planetary life for your experimentation and understanding of that which you call living. Question: what is meant to be the result for this universe? Datre: this universe is in a constant state of expansion. Expansion not in size, but in awareness of the individuals within the universe. The universe will continue. It will always continue, because the expansion of awareness of the individuals within the universe will continue. Then, when you are no longer fascinated, if there are no more areas that you want to explore, then, when you get into the areas that Datre is and when that becomes, shall we say, in your terms, old hat. When you have experienced all of the different elements that you wish to explore from a single universal concept, then you go to the next universe. There is communication between universes. And there is not just one universe. There are multiple universes. You cannot explain a universe any more than you can explain a reality. It is all of these things that must be experienced. But for you in the physical, you have a long ways to go yet. You're in this bubble universe. This is a whole new area of exploration. The expansion of awareness within a physical construct. You are further ahead in awareness on this particular planetary existence. Your understanding of this planet and those who are on this planet is far greater than it is in other planetary existences. But the formation of the physical form and the abilities of the physical form in a holographic state is far and beyond greater than any place else. And the holographic existence is but one existence of the many existences within the universe in other planetary existences. Other planetary existences are not like you are. There would be no reason to have them the same. You don't want duplication. Why duplicate? You need something new. You need something different. That is where the searching comes in, that longing, that craving for experience. That is the motivating force in a universe. It is the craving for more. It is not something that can be taught. It is within. It is an expression. The you that you are is the one that has the craving. The you that you are is the one that is the driving force. Then as you become aware of the you that you are, you'll find that what you thought was a humdrum physical existence becomes very fascinating, because you are looking at it from a different angle. That is what drives universes. It's that craving for something new, something different. In other words, to put it in your expressions, what's on the other side of the mountain? What's at the bend of the road? If I turn to the left on a road, what's there? That is the craving that comes from the you that you are. That is what is driving you. Be it in physical existence or any other type of existence, the 16 you that you are always exists. You can either continue to keep that flame of craving going, or you can actually extinguish it by that old expression, I don't care. Because the I don't cares don't go anywhere. It's those that say, I wonder and how come and what is there? And what more is there? There is the difference. It is a grand exploration. This universe has tremendous amounts of different kinds of exploration. We that compose Datre are still fascinated by what goes on within the universe that we are in. But when we have either actually or vicariously absorbed the information and we feel the need to go further, then we will leave this universe and go into another universe for another existence and exploration. Question. Datre said there is no sound in the universe. Does this include inner or interior sound? Is inner or interior sound a fundamental structure, or does it exist only as a component fabric to emergent reality? Datre. That is a physical construct reality. Your body is what sees color. Your body is what hears sound. In the universe, we don't have bodies, so how would we hear anything and how would we see anything, per se? You can't perceive the universe with physical eyes, because it doesn't work that way. You have perception, but it is not like eyes. I know, because I enjoy coming in and using eyes. To me that is a grand experience, i.e., to see what you see and hear what you hear through the body construct. But you are so used to it, you're tired of it. But to someone who comes occasionally, because I don't always get a chance to come in depending upon the subject, it is a fantastic experience. There are subjects that I'm totally left out of. But I enjoy when I do come in. Because you have beauty in sound and you have beauty in color that you take for granted. But that is only when I'm in this body. The same with all the rest of us in the universe. That's why it's so fascinating to have a body we can use. But that is only here in this bubble that you have that. Now, when you go to another planetary existence, maybe that is one of the concepts that you wish to take with you. You'll say, well, I want to be able to see. I want to be able to hear. Those are what you will take with you. Because that reality will be constructed on, basically, what your mass consciousness here wants in its next planetary existence. So you will see and will hear. Those are two concepts that you definitely want in your next exploration. But that still will be a planetary existence. Question. As our universe stands now, does being a universal being more or less define the highest range of vibration that is possible? Datre. I wonder if that question is talking about your universe, meaning your planetary existence? There's two ways of answering that. You see, all that is contained within your bubble universe, which is many stages of existence, many stages of evolution. So sometimes this planet and all that is contained within this bubble is referred to as the universe. But there are many bubbles in a universe, and there are universes beyond this universe, yes. Question. Datre has mentioned a number of times that entities in the universe have no need for memory. Is this because all ideas, the totality of experiences, knowledge exists in the universe together with them? Or do they exist as thoughts to be used by entities for their creation, i.e., creating something from nothing? Datre. The possibility of being is not a concept that is easily understood by people in physical reality. You don't understand that you can be self-contained. That is what we are. We are birthed as what we are. We do what we do. We don't have to look into the future, nor do we have to hang on to the past. If you, on the physical planet, were able to do that, you would have a grand time. Then the only thing that would be of any consequence is what you did right now. You can't imagine that. There are individuals upon this planet that live that way, but you can't conceive of that. They're still in a body and they are living in right now. But you can't imagine living right now because you're doing one of two things. The brain is either thinking of the future or the past. How many times does a physical construct sit down to a meal, and when they get through, they don't know what they've eaten? They have paid no attention to what they have put in their mouth. They probably have tasted the first bite of anything new, but after that they don't pay any attention to it. Then, many times, they have what they call business lunches and dinners and stuff. Those people stuff the food in their face and they don't even taste it. 10 minutes later you can ask them what they ate and they don't even remember. But the thing is, your attention is scattered. You don't have any attention span whatsoever. You just go flying off in 17,000 directions and hope to get things done because you don't have enough time. You put yourself under tremendous amounts of pressure that is not even necessary. You worry about things that are never going to happen. You spend your time not being who you are and experiencing what you're here for. So you can't understand us very well. Question, one of my favorite questions which hasn't been answered yet, but I'll keep plugging it anyway. What is the universe? Datre, the universe is a large containment. Your bubble is a containment. There are many bubbles within a universe, and the universe itself has containment. There needs to be something to work within. There needs to be some kind of boundary. All universes work on different principles, just as all bubbles work on different principles. Question, what is a universe made up of? Datre, billions of things. It's made up of us, it's made up of bubbles of all kinds, and it's made up of many, many things. How can I explain in physical words when we don't work in physicality? It's an impossibility. Question, what is in a universe? Datre, everything and nothing. Question, what is the relationship of all the ingredients within the universe to each other? Datre, what is the relationship of you in your physical containment to others in physical containment? Different aspects of experiential patterning. Question, who maintains a universe? Datre, everyone that is out here. Question, how does a universe come into being? Datre, they are birthed. They are birthed just as we are birthed. We are birthed in universes, we birth universes. Question, what keeps the universe together? Datre, this is so difficult because you're not working in the same thought patterning. You cannot, with a physical brain, conceive a universe or any one of us. You have nothing to be able to understand it with. A physical brain is not something that can conceive of what a universe is like. You can't even conceive of your own bubble. What makes your bubble? What makes your bubble work? Why doesn't your earth fall apart? Why don't the trees all fall down because you're spinning so fast? How come you're staying on the planet at the rate of speed that you're going through space? You don't understand that. Oh, you've got a lot of explanations, but you really truly do not understand that. If you stand up in a room and realize the speed that the planet that you're on is rotating, you better start wondering how you're being able to stand on it. You are also speeding through space. You are not standing still and going around, you're constantly in movement. And yet you're not, because you're nothing but a hologram. You think of yourself as physical with aches and pains and organs and all of this other stuff. You function as a hologram, which can be extinguished in the blink of an eye. But you can't even get that concept understood. That is why we say, do not be concerned. There are no guidelines. There are no books. There is nothing that people can write. They may try to, but they can't explain it to you. It has to be experienced. And yet you have not experienced your own planetary existence. Then when you have experienced your own planetary existence, you will be getting closer to understanding your bubble. But there are not that many on this planet that will be able to understand your bubble. They will not go through the whole experience in total awareness. They'll lie fine and they'll get to death and they'll be scared. But they will go through the state of what you call death with blindfolds on, because they don't want to know what's happening. That is not total awareness. Total awareness is watching the whole process. And there aren't that many in the eons that you have been in existence that have done that. Question, what is the purpose of this universe? Datre, the purpose of anything is to expand awareness. You see, unlike you, we're not content doing the same thing over and over and over. You are. Otherwise you would be out of here. But you insist in doing this life, death, stuff continuously. And still you complain about it, but don't do anything about it. We don't do the same thing all the time. We may be birthed as doing something, but our something is constantly changing. Simply because we don't have a past and we don't have a future. We do, and we do, and we do. But there is that which we do, and as we move out of that doing into the next doing, we don't do the same thing. But you do. You seem to be content in staying in physical bodies and doing it over and over and over again. So you can't put physical containment and universal thought patterns in the same category. It doesn't work. Question: how many universes are there? Datre: I don't know. We know there are more because we have contacted more. But we're not in more, we're here. And what difference does it make? You haven't gotten into the first one yet. When you know what's in the first universe, then you can go into another universe whenever you want to. But first you have to figure out your bubble universe. But I don't know how many eons that is going to take. That is up to the individual. You desired physical containment. You will stay in physical containment until you get yourself out of it. Then when you get yourself out of it, then you can do something else. But once you have decided on physical containment, that is what you will do. Figure it out, and then you can do something else.